Guys, it's Chaff91 here, back on the NBA2K18 rebuild. Today we're here with the Cleveland Cavaliers, and you know, there have been a lot of trade rumors lately around Tristan Thompson and him potentially being traded off the team. So today we're going to be looking at those trades, seeing what we can move with him, see what we can get into this team to improve it. So first off, let's just check it out. So player contracts for the year. LeBron James has that player option. Don't know if he's going to accept or not. He could decline. He might go to LA. That is the big rumor at the moment, but he could be going to LA. On the other sides, I mean, we've got Shumpert, 73 overall, $10 million contract. Not really a fan of that contract, so we might look to move him in this playthrough a little bit, but ultimately, the main person we want to move here is Tristan Thompson. So let's just see. Tristan Thompson straight up. What we could get for him. John Henson, not really an improvement. Rolo's not too bad, but really I'm looking for a pretty big improvement here. And nothing really decent coming up. So what if we threw him with, like, let's throw him with Shumpert so it gives that bigger contract. Maybe someone with a big contract could be tempted to come across. Cody Zeller, Carlo Quinn. No, it's not looking good. So the main rumor is Tristan Thompson with the Nets first rounder. Let's throw that together. Let's see what that could bring us. Still might... Wow, Nets is only 1.5 stars. What is happening there? That doesn't seem right. Okay, there we go. That's better. Oh, it's because we're getting a swap best with the 76ers. That's what was going on. So we could get DeAndre Jordan onto the team, and that would be huge improvement for this team. Mike Conley, Hassan Whiteside. That is a nice one. That is a nice pickup. Rudy Gobert would also be pretty nice. You get Sevalosha for Jay Crowder, not horrible. And it's Cantor, Nicola, Steven Adams. Okay, there are definitely some really nice looking trades there. I do want to see, can we throw in to get Cousins? Again, nothing came up, but let's just go propose a trade. Let's go to Pelicans. Cousins. Let's throw him in for Tristan Thompson, the Nets first round pick. And we'll give you the Cavs first round pick. And can I throw in a player? No, I can't throw any players. So I'll give you a few first round picks then. But the main rumor is Tristan Thompson and a first round. It's something around that to get Boogie in. And no, it's still nothing. So it's going to have to be some sort of awesome package for this. And I'm not sure we're going to have anyone that really they value that much. Jay Crowder, not really that valuable in their eyes. Derrick Rose. Yeah, no, it's not going to happen. So I wouldn't mind just looking at centers. So Cousins is the highest rated center in the league. And getting Whiteside's not actually that bad. Like, sure, he's a little bit less, but he's 87 overall. Andre Drummond would be pretty nice. I'm not sure we could get anything for him. Jokic would be awesome, but he's only 1 mil. John Beat, nothing. Cat, nothing. Capella, we could move to get, but I'm not looking forward to that trade. So there's a few from this trade perspective. So we could get Hassan Whiteside onto the team, and I'm thinking that's probably the route we go. So let's just look at these other ones with, like, Rudy Gobert. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. So let's go back. Let's put in Tristan Thompson and the first round Nets pick. And let's hope that we get the same trades as before. And let's go to the Heat. We're going to take this. We're trading Tristan Thompson, the Nets first round pick, and Iman Shumpert to pick up Hassan Whiteside and Wayne Ellington. Huge increase to that starting center role. Definitely going to make the team look a lot better. Like, we're looking at this starting five. It's pretty nice looking starting five. Even the bench, not too bad. Probably going to make a little bit of a few moves here and there for the team. Before we cut away, let's go to the staffing, see if we need anyone new. So, CFO, I am going to get rid of the CFO and get a new one. Assistant GM, we're also going to get rid of and get a new one in just for a year. Head coach, Harunlu, you know, you can stay. I'll probably look to remove him though in the near future. Assistant coach, let's get this guy for 4 years. Head scout, let's get a new head scout as well. And trainer, let's get a better trainer onto the team in Lynch. Guys, I'm going to make some trades here. I don't think I'm going to be trading anyone at the top end. If I make any decent big moves, I'll come back to you. Otherwise, I'll see you when this team is ready. Alright guys, we made a fair few trades here, but I feel like we're ready to move. Let's just first off, before we do contract extensions, hold people undecided or ineligible. So, coaching plan, let's have the CPU fix it. We're going to run 10-man. So we're running with Isaiah Thomas, Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, Kevin Love, Hassan Whiteside. And off the bench, we have Jeff Green, Derrick Rose, John Collins, Cody Zeller, and Pat Bev. In our reserves, we have Milos, Alan Williams, Channing Frye, Jose Calderon, and OG. So, team looking a bit better now. Like we definitely made some improvements, especially at the bench. We've got a few improvements as well. I'm liking our chances. We're going to go to the All-Star break, see how the team is tracking. See if we need to make any more moves. I don't think we'll make any more moves before the actual end of the season, but you never know. I'll see you then. Alright guys, we're here at the trade deadline. We're 34-19, 70% team chemistry, third in the conference. LeBron did get injured, so definitely did not help us out when he got injured. I don't think we're going to make any more moves. It just hasn't been that much time. Nothing too crazy has happened. I would only look to trade like someone who had a really big contract, like Cody Zeller with like Channing Frye, to see if I can get like a better backup center. Because, you know, those two together, one's playing backup, one's playing reserve. If I can get something better, I mean, I may as well take it. But, I mean, Jakob Poeltl wouldn't be too bad, and we'd get Marvin Williams as well onto the team, who's better at the power forward, but we do have to get rid of a first rounder. Yeah, if it wasn't for that first rounder, I'd take that, but not for a first rounder as well. That's just too much to give up. So, what even if we just throw Cody Zeller in there by himself? Could we get anything decent? I don't think we're going to. Yeah, no. Not looking good. So, I don't think trades really are going to happen here. It would have to be involving really a reserve piece and a backup. Maybe Milos, and I mean, this could work. Like, what if I did Rose? Because Rose is on a one-year contract. Get Mirotic onto the team? Not a bad pickup. But I would prefer a center. But Jonas. And we do get a reserve shooting guard in Alice. This is not a bad trade. Let me come back to that. Yeah, let's do this. So we're getting rid of Cody Zeller and Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose is on a one-year contract. He's not going to come back for another mil. We're going to get Jonas. Monte Ellis is on his final year, but we're getting a better backup center on the team. In fact, our two centers are better than Tristan Thompson himself. So definitely, wow, what is going on with Jonas with his beard right there? That is weird. So our backup center position looking really nice. John Collins, good piece for the team. Our 1-2 for that. Shooting guard is the only piece now that we're sort of lacking. Like, we don't have a great starter for our shooting guard position. Dwayne Wade's good, but he's only an 80 overall. Like, if I had something a bit higher overall-wise, I'd probably be in a happier position. Like, what if I threw these two together? Could I get some sort of... I don't think it would be enough to get, like, an awesome starting shooting guard or a point guard. Yeah, no. Even with the first rounder, it's probably still not quite enough. But there are definitely pieces to look at trading, because if you look at point guards that are relatively cheap, obviously there's sort of your... I mean, there's Isaiah Thomas, but there's people like D'Angelo Russell, who's on a 5 mil contract. Schroeder's 15, Kemba Walker's only 12, Jamal Murray's only 3. Like, there are definitely pieces here that... if we could somehow get, like, if I could throw Milos in for him, wow, they'd be over the cap. That is ridiculous. What if I did like that? So, like, Milos for Jamal Curry. Okay, and I'll give you a 2018. No. Didn't think so. I mean, this is the thing. So, it would be nice to get someone. I just don't really see a trade that's going to quite work for everyone that would pay off. If I gave up 2 first rounds, I'd take that, but they're not going to take that at all. So I think I'm going to leave it. I don't think I'm going to go after anyone. I'm going to see you guys at the end of the season. Alright guys, we are coming towards the end of the season here, and the race for the #1 seed is very close. We're in the lead at the moment, 4 games ahead of the Celtics. They are 4 behind. Raptors right there at 50 games as well. If we make some L's here, they can definitely bring it back and steal that #1 position, but it looks like we're going to hold it. As we go 59-23, we hold that position. James Harden is the MVP, 28 points, 6 rebounds, 8 assists, 1.5 steals, 1 block. Ben Simmons, Rookie of the Year, 16 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, 1.5 steals, 1 block. Rudy Gobert, 6th man with 13 points, 6 rebounds, 1.5 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. Andre Drummond, Defensive Player of the Year, 15 points, 15 rebounds, 4 assists, 1.5 steals, 2 blocks. Chris Dunn, Most Improved, with 11 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals. And Steve Kerr of the Warriors goes 64-18 to get Coach of the Year. So we get LeBron James on the All-NBA first team, and I'm thinking that's sort of it for the All-NBA teams. It is, and we do get LeBron James on the All-Defensive second team. Rookie-wise, we've got a few rookies here. Donovan Mitchell's an 83. That's pretty nice to see. Ben Simmons is an 84, and we had no rookies. So we managed to get first. We managed to get first in the East, but obviously not first in the NBA. We would have been third in the West. Warriors led the West with, their awesome team. Curry must be out at the moment. Yeah, he is injured at the moment. And Rockets, they're leading with their awesome team as well. So we managed to get it done. Player stats on the year. LeBron James led the team with 23 points, 8 rebounds, 9 assists, 1.5 steals, 1 block. Isaiah Thomas backing him up with 20 points, 6 assists. Kevin Love out 4 to 6 weeks. Not great to see, but he'll still be playing. 17 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists. Sam Whiteside with 13 and 10 rebounds, getting a double-double. Jonas, outdated day at the moment, so he'll be back in a second. 11 points, 8 rebounds. Jeff Green with 11 and 3 rebounds. Dwayne Wade with 10 and 4 assists. John Collins with 7 and 6 rebounds and falls away from there. So, a couple of injuries here. Not looking too good for us, but we have Isaiah Thomas, Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, John Collins, Sam Whiteside. And off the bench, we have Jeff Green, Pat Bev, Kevin Love, Milos, and OG. What's happening? Yeah, Jonas is out at the moment. He's only day-to-day, so he'll be back pretty soon, but I'll switch Williams in just in the meantime. We're taking on the Indiana Pacers here in the first round. Let's see who they got. So they have Victor Oladipo, Miles Turner, Sabonis, Collison. Yeah, I don't know. Team's looking pretty nice, with especially with Victor Oladipo there. Let's see if they come around though. We have LeBron James. Like, that's all we need, right? As we win in 6 games. We're taking on the 76ers next. No upsets there. Kevin Love, 1 to 2 weeks, so he's close, and everyone else is cleared. Whoa, too far. So the 76ers have Saric out for 2 to 4 weeks. That's a good out for us. Trevor Booker also injured. Johnson also injured. So they have Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons, Covington, JJ Redick, and Fultz as their starting 5. Their team looks pretty nice, but I'm going to simulate the current round. I feel like we've got this. Whoa. Whatever. Wow, we get swept? You were kidding me. How did we get swept? That is ridiculous. Okay, simulate the playoffs. Rockets get through to the finals with the Raptors, and Rockets win it all as James Harden gets finals MVP. Chris Paul finally gets his ring. We get swept in 4 games? Okay, I don't know what happened there. We're going into the off-season here, getting things going. That is ridiculous. Player retirement. We've got Vince Carter, Dirk Nowitzki, Jason Terry, Paul Pierce, Joe Johnson, Manu Ginobili, Dwayne Wade retires. Oh, man. Okay. Haslam, Tony Allen. Okay, there's some pretty big names there. Staff retirement. Kurt Rambis is retiring. Hall of Fame. Wow, 4 guys. Dirk Nowitzki, Dwayne Wade, Paul Pierce, and Vince Carter all making the Hall of Fame. Dwayne Wade much lower. Maybe he got injured towards the end there. maybe it was a career-ending injury. Who knows? That's really weird. Dwayne Wade getting his jersey retirement. Ginobili getting his jersey retired, and Dirk also. League meetings. Change of rising. You know what? I'll leave that accepted. Draft lottery will leave, and all the rest will leave rejected. So let's check out where that Nets pick ended up. What we could have had. The Nets pick ended up 9th. Okay, that's alright. I'm happy that we got rid of it. Staff, we need a new assistant GM. Let's try and get this guy for 4 years. Let's just give him as much money as he wants. Head coach. Yeah, we're getting rid of... Well, we're getting rid of... Getting rid of Tyronn Lue. We're gonna go after... We're gonna after Mike D'Antoni. See, Dwayne Wade is there as an assistant coach. But we don't need an assistant coach, we need a head coach. So I'll also go after this guy for... I'll give him a year. I don't really want to get him for that long. He wants a lot of money for a year. Okay, let's try and get these guys. Okay, we get the 2 guys that we wanted. We're going to reject the other one once he accepts. There we go. Decline. And let's go to the NBA draft. Let's go check it out. Let's see if we want to make any trades to pick up any players here. I don't know what players we actually have on roster still, but worthwhile checking out. Okay, so there's a few Bs here, which usually is about 80, low 80s sort of thing. Let's just see what trades we could... Oh, we have first round pick. Okay. The 4th pick, Kevin Love. Kevin Love. No. Number 1 pick for the Hornets. Kings. No. 3, Magic. No. Number 6, Mavs. No. 5. Is this like my only player on roster or something? Who have I got? OG, Kevin Love, John Collins, Hassan Whiteside, Jonas. Right. Jonas is probably the one that would get traded here. Who was it? Magic? Magic were the ones... I believe? Let's go back to Magic. No, it's the Mavs. The Mavs didn't want anyone back. So, let me throw you Jonas. How do you feel about this? And I'll also give you that pick. Okay, I'll give you a future pick. And I'll give you the current one. And I'll give you OG. Okay, probably gave him too much there. So now we have a pick. We have the 6th pick. Let's just try to trade it. See if we can get anything decent. Julius Randle. Not bad. Boston Celtics 19th pick is worth that much? Doesn't sound right. Kelly Olynyk, Dwight Howard. We can get Rudy Gobert onto the team. Kyle Kuzma. Ooh, some of these trades are actually really nice. We can get Jonas back. I don't think I want to trade it. Even though it's the number 6 though. Rudy Gobert's not a bad one though. We have Hassan Whiteside though still on the roster. Nah, let's jump in. Let's jump into the draft. Let's simulate to our pick. Let's see what we get. I'm interested to see what's there. Who gets taken number 1? Oops, I skipped the trades. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, who did the Hornets take? Ayton. Okay. Let's just throw it in. Number 6 pick. We still get Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert's not a bad option, just that it's taking up cap, obviously, onto the team. Who's here? Bumba, 74 overall. Michael Porter Jr. is still here. I don't really need a small forward unless LeBron just decides to leave. I don't know who to get. I think it's just got to be the obvious choice in the number 1 overall in the draft. So he was projected number 1, or number 2 was it, but he hadn't been chosen till 6th pick. I'll take him. I might end up trading him straight away, but I'll definitely take him onto the team. So here's a 79 overall. Like, that's a pretty good pickup for the team there. I don't know why no one wanted to get him. So we get Michael Porter Jr. onto the team. Yes, LeBron accepts his player option. That is very handy. And I'll accept these ones here. We might trade those people away, but we're going to accept those. Qualifying offers, we have none. And free agency, KD is here because the Warriors did not make it. Cousins here, Chris Paul, Isaiah Thomas is here, which we need to get back onto the team. Let's try give him as much money as he wants, because I definitely want him up to the team. But we have obviously no salary cap, as you can see, with the negative 37 million. So getting a big name is not going to happen. But if I manage to get anyone big, I'll come back to you guys. Otherwise, I'll probably see you with our first trades in the off season. Alright guys, we made our first big move here in the off season. We traded with the Hornets here to get a piece in. We traded Alan Williams, Milos, Andrew Harrison, and Raymond Felton for Kemba Walker. Walker, of course, he's alright, but he's 6'1", he's going to be our starting shooting guard. He's going to be short for a shooting guard, that is for sure, but he goes up to an 86. I don't know if we can move him for anyone. I mean, we could try throwing him up and see, but I needed a starting shooting guard. We can get Chris Middleton. He's 6'8", so that would be a little bit better. Makes a little bit more logic. We get Jaylen Brown on this team. You'd have to give up John Collins, which I'm not really keen on doing. But that would be kind of cool pickup, to be honest. We could get Donovan Mitchell and Jeff Green. That's pretty nice, actually. I mean, he's only 83, whereas Kemba's an 86, but still, that's a pretty good move for us. Is there anyone else that they want to throw out at me? Yeah, Devin Booker? Damian Lillard. Okay, wait, no, I have to give up Hassan Whiteside. I was gonna say, what is going on with these trades? Can I do without him, actually? How far off am I? 12 mil, probably not. Pat Bev and Mike Scott, and I'm still 1 mil away. Yeah, I don't think I want to give up that much, but I will take Devin Booker. I don't want Tyson Chandler though, is the only thing. But I think it's because the contracts won't even out if that's the case. So we're getting Devin Booker onto this team, who is an actual natural shooting guard, whereas Devin Booker was Kemba Walker was forced into the shooting guard position. So that's a pretty nice starting five. Now we're going to work on that bench. So definitely going to be making a few moves here. I'll come back to you if we've got any big moves. Otherwise, I'll see you when we're ready to move on. Alright guys, one piece that I do want to look at trading is Michael Porter Jr. Now I've grouped him with Tyson Chandler so I can get some decent contracts on board. And I just want to quickly scroll through. So we've got Rocco, Mirotic, Will, there's Schroeder, Dragic. No. Ooh. I like this trade. We'd have to give up Pat Bev. I would like to try to do this trade without Pat Bev, but I am definitely looking at this trade. This trade I'll come back to. Buddy Hield, Tim Hardaway Jr. No. Ooh. Drummond? And we have to give up Mike Scott. Drummond trade is not bad. Wait, but trades, like, we're getting Rudy Gobert here anyway. And Kemba Walker back. Andrew Wiggins. Yeah. Can I do this but get a player instead here? Maybe. No, because he's too much money. That's what's going to be. Like, I'd have to take a rookie like Luke Kennard. Even that's not enough money. Okay, let me go to trade center. Let me see if I can work this out. So we are out by 5 mil here. What if I give you Pat McCaw, Rajon Rondo, and Ellington? What about this? Oh, okay. So we get them onto our team. That is huge. Rudy Gobert as our backup center. and Donovan Mitchell as our backup shooting guard. Huge pieces for this team. Okay, I'm going to have to keep on making more moves at that lower end, but we're almost right now. We need a small forward. That is pretty much the only piece we're now missing, because now I can move Pat Bev. So Pat Bev was our backup shooting guard. He can now be our backup point guard. Small forward we are missing. Power forward we have 2 of. In fact, can I just move John Collins to small forward? I could. He goes down to a 78, and that's an okay for a backup, but I would prefer to see if I could actually get something. So I'm going to probably try throw Mike Scott and maybe Collins together. See what pieces I could get. I'll come back to you guys when we've either got a trade, or if it's too small, when we're ready to go. Alright guys, we've just made a trade here with the Jazz to get our final backup piece onto the team, which we picked up Jeff Green for Ed Davis, Terrence Jones, Luke Babbitt, and Domantas Sabonis. So, looking at positions, we have Isaiah with Pat Bev, Booker with Donovan Mitchell, LeBron James with Jeff Green, Kevin Love with John Collins, Sam Whiteside with Rudy Gobert. We need to make moves now to pick up pieces that can come off the bench if people get injured. So yeah, I need to pick up reserves. That is where I currently sit. I'm going to pick up players out of free agents here to start out with, and then we can look to make trades. I probably won't come back to you for any of these trades unless it involves something bigger. I'll see you guys probably at the end of when we're ready to move into the next season. Alright guys, we're at 0% team chemistry, we're ready to move. Let's go to the next season here. We made a few changes at that bottom end, nothing too crazy, but we got some solid pieces on to the team. So let's go through the lineup. Coaching plan, we have Isaiah Thomas, Devin Booker, LeBron James, Kevin Love, Hassan Whiteside. Now off the bench, we have Rudy Gobert, Donovan Mitchell, John Collins, Jeff Green, and not Willie Hernan-Gomez, but Pat Bev. In our reserves, we have Willie Hernan-Gomez, Tyler Zeller, Denzel Valentine, Mike James, Wayne Ellington. We're looking pretty good. We're going to go to the All-Star break, see how the team is going, see if we need to make any moves. I'll come back to you then. Alright guys, we're here at the All-Star break, or at the trade deadline. We are 48-8. Yeah, we're going crazy right now. First in the conference. Let's check it out. We're 9.5 games ahead of the 76ers, who have an awesome team. On the other side, we are 7 games ahead of the Thunder, who have Russ, Seth, Curry, Paul George, Carmelo Anthony, Steven Adams. Yeah, they're looking pretty good too. But, you know, we're leading. Player stats on the year so far. LeBron James is leading the team with 22 points, 7 rebounds, 9 assists, 1.5 steals. Isaiah Thomas with 20 points, 7 assists. Devin Booker with 16 and 5 assists. Donovan Mitchell with 13 and 4 assists. Sam Whiteside with 11 and 8 rebounds. Kevin Love with 11 and 8 rebounds. Rudy Gobert with 8 and 7 rebounds. John Collins with 7 and 6 rebounds, and falls away from there. So no injuries. No injuries for us, which is very handy. Contract extensions, no one wants to re-sign. So looking at the team that we have at the moment, it'd be nice to get a better backup PG if possible. Papev's doing pretty damn good though at that backup position, so I don't know if we really need it. Small forward, shooting guard, we're fine. Small forward, we're okay. Power forward, we're good. Center, we're just, like, you know, crazy. Way too much. So it really is looping like Pat Bev with maybe someone like John Collins, who has a bit of trade value, to get a better shoot guard or pointing guard. That's not bad. I know I don't really need that backup power forward in Greg Monroe, but that's not a bad trade, because then we can move Malcolm Brogdon to the shooting guard position. He'll go up to either an 81 or an 82. And it does give us just a little bit of a better position. Don't think there's anything really showing up that's sort of popping out to me as something that is magically awesome to take. If this was here without this first rounder, I would take this, I reckon. But if they really want that first rounder, that seems just sort of too much. You give me 2 second rounders back. Wait, I have a second rounder in my picks? What if I just gave you the second rounder instead? You would take Sterling Brown for Wayne Ellington? That's not bad. Let's take that. So we're doing that trade, by the way. And we're going to move Malcolm Brogdon to the backup shooting guard position. Oh, no, what am I talking about? No, we need a point guard. Why am I thinking that we needed a shooting guard? What is going on with me, guys? Let's try throw these guys into the trade finder then and just see if we can get a point guard. Thank God I didn't take a shooting guard onto this team, because that would have just been... would have ruined us. Any point guards that are coming up? Not really. Let me look at the point guards in this list. See someone who's cheapish. Brogdon is really the only cheapish sort of one. I could get D'Angelo. Like the contracts would match up. It's just that the what they want probably won't match up. So you give me like, oh come on, no. How do you have 2-star value? No way. How do you have 2-star value? Okay, no. All these guys have 2-star values somehow. And Bledsoe's there, but I don't think that I could... Nah, it's not really going to be possible to get Bledsoe. Brogdon and Greg Monroe, and you give me... DJ Wilson? He would take on too much cap? Yeah, because he's 15 mil, so... I think for the money that we have, Brogdon is actually the only choice we really have. Which is really weird, because I would have thought there'd be something better out there. D'Angelo is there, but too much value, so that's not really going to work. So we improved our point guard position. We do need to move one of these. Put Greg Monroe at the power forward position, I guess. Yeah. We'll run with that. So, unless I can find something now for Greg Monroe, I think that's the team that we're going to run with for the rest of the year. But let's just see if we can get a better power forward onto the team. In fact, let's just look up the centers power forwards and see if there's someone that's like 7-ish mil, close to 7 mil at least. Miles Turner, probably a bit too far away. Yeah, that would take on too much. You give me this guy, and I will give you Sterling Brown. Okay, I'll give you Mike James. No, okay. That's not going to work. Some mil. Okay, Aiton and Bagley third is probably not going to be achievable because they're both rookies. Yeah, too much value. And Greg Monroe then comes up. So I think that's probably just who we're going to run with. No trades getting made anymore. We're going to go to the end of the season. I'll see you then. Alright guys, we're coming towards the end of the season again, and you know, we're pretty clear cut in the lead right now. Very unlikely that we could drop far down, and we just clinched the #1 seed. So, you know, we're not going to be dropping down from #1. Be interested to see how many wins we can get here in a row. We are on 5 in the end. It'd be nice to just, you know, continue a win streak all the way on, but Golden State Warriors did just beat us, which is not good for the finals if we have to take them on. We are going to be a fair way ahead of the Celtics and the Raptors. The team have done really well in the second half here, as we finish on a 6-game win streak to get 69 and 13. LeBron James is the MVP. 22 points, 7 rebounds, 9.5 assists, 1.5 steals, 1 block. Michael Porter Jr., we drafted, gets Rookie of the Year. We did trade him, but we drafted him. 19 points, 7 rebounds, 2.5 assists, 1 steal, 1.5 blocks. Jeremy Lin, 6-man, 14 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. Giannis Antetokounmpo gets Defensive Player of the Year, 26 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists, 2.5 steals, 1.5 blocks, and awesome stats. DeJounte Murray, Most Improved with 9 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. And Mike D'Antoni, our coach, goes 69 and 13 to get Coach of the Year. LeBron, of course, making the All-NBA first team. Marc Gasol making the All-NBA first team. That is crazy. I would not expect him to be up there. Anyone else from any of our team? No, no one else on our team. So some of these rookies. Bagley the third is an 83 overall. It's scary to see. They are going to have awesome careers. So we finished first. First in the conference, probably first in the NBA. Since we won Coach of the Year, yeah, by 8 games against the Golden State Warriors. Very close. Player stats on the year. LeBron, of course, with those MVP stats, sorry. Isaiah Thomas with 19 points, 7 assists. Devin Booker with 16 points, 5 assists. Donovan Mitchell with 13 and 4 assists. Malcolm Brogdon with 11 and 5 assists. Hassan Whiteside with 11 and 9 rebounds. Kevin Love with 11 and 8 rebounds. Greg Monroe with 9 and 7 rebounds. Rudy Gobert with 8 and 7 rebounds. Jeff Green with 7 and falls away from there. So, team, no injuries, which is good. We have Isaiah Thomas, Devin Booker, LeBron James, Kevin Love, Hassan Whiteside. And then off the bench, we have Rudy Gobert, Donovan Mitchell, Greg Monroe, Malcolm Brogdon, and Jeff Green. 81 off the bench is awesome. And 87 is our worst in our starters. Like, this team is an absolute powerhouse. We're taking on the Hornets here. They did have the #1 pick, and they picked up Ayton. They have Ayton with Dwight Howard. It's really weird. Then they got Jeremy Lamb, Nick Batum, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, Jay Crowder. They have a lot of small forwards right here and a lot of centers. You got power forwards then, and your starting point guard is Andrew Harrison. Wow. Okay. We'll just simulate the current round because we're not going to lose this to this team. They did take one game on us, which is pretty surprising. We are taking on the Bucks next. No crazy upsets. Only the Rockets losing in 5 against the Mavs. Bucks, first off, any injuries for us? No. And Bucks have Pat Bev out, Jabari Parker out. 2 pretty decent outs for them. That's their starter and starting power forward and backup PG. But they've still got Giannis, Eric Bledsoe, Chris Middleton, John Collins, and Thon Maker as their starting 5. Team looks pretty decent, especially with Giannis there. I'm going to simulate the current round. Feel like they... Okay. Wow, Golden State didn't even make it. Okay. Simulate the playoffs. Celtics v Minnesota. Celtics win it all. Kyrie Irving gets Finals MVP. Guys, I don't know how we didn't win this. Like, we have 290 overalls, almost 390 overalls. An 88 off the bench, an 85 off the bench. Like, what more do you need me to do to get a ring? Guys, I don't know how we didn't win this, but if you enjoyed, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you next time as we go for another team.